4 fastest and cheapest Madden 20 Ultimate Team coins. Make sure you guys go check out my sponsor, EasyMut.com. Use code VENM at checkout for 5% off. Yo, what's up? It's Fire here, back from the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys an insane Nano Blitz to run with some edge pressure. Now, this is going to come to us out of the Big Dime 236 Sam. It's a relatively unique formation. I think it's only in a couple of playbooks, if I'm not mistaken. Right now, I am in the New England Patriots defensive playbook. That's one that I know for sure has it. I might leave a link down below in the comment section to a link that shows all the playbooks. But anyways, the play we're going to be running is this DB Fire 2, and one thing you're going to want to do in your personnel is just put fast cornerbacks right here on the edge. More times than not, they're going to be blitzing, so they don't really have to be high overalls. As you guys see here, I'm using low overalls. Just make sure they're super fast. We got 93 speed, 94 speed, I think, right here. So that's pretty much all you have to do. Let's just come out in this DB Fire 2, and this defensive formation is super good against bunch. So I'm going to be showing you guys just a couple of bunch plays. So I'm just going to set some audibles real quick. Stick, and then I suppose let's just come out in the stick here. So you guys see, out of this stick we have 6 people blocking, our running back and our offensive lineman. So, and also, if you guys don't notice, that cornerback on the right automatically moves down, so you don't have to really make any adjustments. And this is actually a super easy play to set up. All I'm gonna do is actually just slant outside and contain, and you guys see the pressure should come through immediately. Look at that, just screaming off the edge. I didn't even do anything with people on the left. That's just the basic setup. And what you can do, again, that's gonna be slant outside and contain. Now if I press, I can actually move this guy down a little bit, but I don't know. You guys see, it maybe makes it like a little faster, but not enough to make a difference. That's just another adjustment you do. What I always go ahead and do though is, first of all, I'm just always slanting outside and containing. Right off the bat, you guys see that cornerback's automatically in the contain, so like I said, it's not necessary to move him. What I usually do is press as well, just to get that other corner down, and then I can just move Hallman down if I want to. And then I can also move Brown in case he actually comes free. More times than not, it's the guy on the right side, but I've had instances where the slot corner on the left side actually comes through. Like I said, this is the most basic setup you can do. This is just no adjustments no coverage adjustments, only blitzing these 5 people. And you guys see, it's gonna come through every time. I have more success when I just come out, slant outside and contain, rather than like pressing, making all those adjustments. I just seem to have a higher rate of getting pressure when I do something like that. You guys see that cornerback on the left actually looks like he'd be coming free as well, although he is from a longer distance, so he's not necessarily going to get instant pressure as that guy on the right is. But really, you can just come out here, slant outside, contain, and just move this slot cornerback in a little bit, and then just snap the ball in defense. You guys see, we get pressure from that guy on the right super easily. And even if I want to run a bluff blitz, what I can do is, for instance, I can just put Y in like a vert hook. I can just, or actually, another sort of play design I want to show you guys is just where I actually can put Y in a vertical hook, and then I can just put this linebacker in a middle third. I'm going to be using Martinez, and then what I can do is still just make sure I slant outside and contain. I can move this guy down if I want to, and we're only setting 4, and this is, again, 6-man protection. You guys see instant pressure. That cornerback on the left doesn't really even do much for us on a blitz, so there's no reason to just not drop him back in coverage. Now, obviously, if the defense goes max protects, you're not really going to get pressure. You guys see, come out, and the tight end's easily going to pick it up. So that's just an easy way to block it, but then again, you are only sending 4, so the expectation is that you wouldn't get pressure sending 4. So again, the adjustment that I kind of like to do is just put Y in a vert hook. I can just put X in a middle third now. This is like the basic adjustment. I will go over some better coverage adjustments later in the video on like some more super advanced stuff. So if you're sort of a beginner, this is pretty much the basic setup I would run, unless you want to send that slot corner on the left, because if he tries to roll out left with an escape artist maybe, then he can end up blocking it. But super easy. You guys see, that's why you want those fast cornerbacks, just because they get pressure that much faster. 93, 94 speed guys coming off the edge, and he barely has time to even throw to the flats if he wanted to. So one last time though, I'm just pressing, base slanting outside and containing, Y in a vert hook, and X in the middle third. This is the most basic setup that I'll show you guys in this video pretty much. You guys see there, he actually didn't come through. Like, I'm not going to say this is a 100% pressure rate, but it's like a 90%. You guys see that time I did press some weird stuff, but typically just letting him get to the line, running that slant outside and containing is your best bet to get that pressure. I've rarely had that just not get pressure and get blocked. So now let's move into something more advanced, and this is like specifically to defend the gun bunch. What I like to do is you can actually sort of turn this into a cover 3 cloud and what I mean by that is I'm just putting X in an outside third, Y in a curl flat, and LB in a inside third. So this is just the basic setup. I can also like put B in a cloud flat if I wanted, but those are a lot of adjustments. X, to put him in an outside third, is just the left stick up. The slot corner is curl flat, so that's left stick to the right, and then this free safety is LB, and that's going to be left stick to the left. Just put him in an inside third. And then you can also put A in a actually, can I put him in the... I guess I can't put him in that outside third, but this deep half should do good enough unless he has a cover 2 beater on that right side. This can definitely throw off your opponent a little bit, and you can still run the play with the slant outside and contain, which is a super deadly thing. You can just... so many things you can do. You guys see nothing really open there. I mean, I am just running one play, but you're going to have to make quick reads, slants, hitches, and if you're only sending 4, you still have 7 back in coverage. It's going to be very difficult for your opponent to get the football off in a timely manner. So I'll show that setup again. I can actually just run this on the other side if I wanted, but putting B in an outside third, I'll put my linebacker in a curl flat, and then this guy in an inside third. Something like this can work, and then I can just still put Y in that vertical hook. Something like this, and I'm using Burks. So again, you just kind of want to mix it up with that blitz. You don't want to just come out in your cover 2 shell every down. You want to sort of mix it up. This is a basic cover 3 cloud, but I mean, if this is too many adjustments, you can pretty much just base this out of a cover 3. But you guys see there, looks like he actually did pick up a nice block there, but that was the first time that even happened. And a lot of times they might be able to stop it just by hiding the mic, maybe sliding, but I mean, that's a lot of work for people to go through. A lot of people don't even do pass protection adjustments, but I'm pretty sure that would be a way to stop this play. But for how basic it is, just a basic 4-man rush, so it's a lot of adjustments you have to do to stop it. Now I'm going to sort of go over a little bit more advanced way to stop this bunch. Now what I like to do is just cross-man this free safety on B, because a lot of times when people are running bunch, B is not like a corner out where you could potentially get over there. I might just put B in a cloud flat here. And then I would actually like man up A on RB. Still have our outside half on that side. And I can also like man up X if I want, because I have no safety help over the top. And then I might just put this guy in the middle third, and I have my user with Brown. So I mean, this is just one of the setups, but you're going to be freestyling depending on what your opponent does. I know that might sound a little bit complicated, but if he's like putting B on a drag, this is a perfect adjustment, like a slant. Even if he's on a streak, he's going to be bagged by that over the safety help. Corner routes shouldn't really get open. We have a cloud flat, and we have that slot receiver manned up. If he does attack the flats, he should have it open, but it is a cloud flat, so it's not even going to be too many yards. And then our only worry is really X, or like a post right over the middle that can potentially burn us. But again, you're still going to be running all this, and you should get pressure like this. Boom. You guys see, look how covered everything on the field looks. Just looks like everything is just completely boxed. I'm going to show you guys the replay here. But take a look at this right side. You guys see, boom, everything seems to be bagged in coverage. I'm not sure why my linebacker actually wasn't even picking up on that route, but I mean, he is a super slow linebacker. But typically, if you get you can actually put safeties out of this big dime. Probably should have mentioned that, but that's something a lot of people know. Out of these dollar big dime 6DB sets, you can actually sub in your safeties at linebacker. That's just another tip. But again, the only constant with all these plays is just slant outside, QB contain. You very easily turn this into a basic cover 2, something like this, and then just adjust out of it. I could still man up A on RB, something like this, and then X so I don't get beat over the middle. And I really have to worry about like the crossing routes, and am using this slot corner, so I do have some speed on my field. Snap the ball here, boom. And like I said, if you're getting the pressure, you're not gonna have to defend too many routes anyway. Something I would recommend against this gun bunch though is just shade outside, because a lot of times corner routes are beating you. You can actually keep those soft squats if you want a sort of baiting zone, but like I said, the pressure is super glitchy out of this formation. And yeah, it's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for some more Fire Madden 20 content in the future. Also, drop a follow on Twitter. The link to that will be in the description. And peace. I'm out of here.